What's going on, guys? Keegan here. Things are wrapping up at Aftershock 2016. Hanging with my fellow music journalist Shane from Here and Now. Cool podcast that you guys got to check out. Shane, what are your thoughts on the weekend so far, man?
It's been stellar, man. I was a little skeptical when they brought it back to Discovery because I loved last year's venue. It was up in Alberta, just north of here, kind of a farmland. But it was a beautiful layout. So I was, they moved it back here. The last year it was here, dusty, hot. They've moved it a little further into the year. We've had more rain, and it's beautiful. The new layout, they've expanded. It's been great, and the lineup is just killer.
Dude, this has got to be one of the hands-down best rock lineups of any music festival this year. I mean, we got Tool, Korn, Disturbed, Avenged Sevenfold, Chevelle's playing right now in our background. I mean, you name it, they're here.
Yeah, I ask people I interview all the time, like, who are you most excited to see? I'm glad I don't get asked that because I couldn't pick one or two even. Like yesterday, Primus, Tool, Slayer, Anthrax, like all of those. I've never got to see them play live. Killer shows, they're famous for their shows, right? Like, it was great. And then getting to meet the bands, fortunate enough to be media here, like, that's just a privilege.
Yeah, we're all really just hanging. We're working, but not really. Right. I mean, it's the media area and the artist lounge. Right. We're all chilling, drinking beers. We got the monster stage to our left. I mean, it's all brotherly love and fun and hanging out here at Aftershock. So let's talk a little bit more about Here and Now and like what you guys are doing and kind of some interviews that you have lined up and kind of how you're helping out the music community here.
Yeah, we started out because we saw how hard it was for bands to promote themselves for free, for no charge. Like, there's ways, but it's expensive most of the time. So a buddy of mine was in a local band at the time and was like, you know what, we need to provide that venue. So we just started, let's podcast. We can do that for little to no money. We can get bands on, and that's what most of our guests have been, local unknowns trying to get their name out there.
Every little bit helps. I mean, for the artists that are watching right now, I mean, take advantage of every music blog, podcast, online magazine. I mean, you're going to slowly build your fan base. And, it's a win-win. We support the bands, you support us. And, you guys are doing some really cool stuff. I've seen you working throughout the weekend, really good questions with some of the bands that you're meeting with, too.
We try. We're fans. So we're asking what fans would ask, right? What you guys would probably be asking. And we do, once in a while, we pull in some good names. We had Thomas Flowers from Oleander. We've had September from September Morning on.
Really cool band.
Really cool band. She was so interesting. Like, she really is thoughtful and just has really interesting ideas about the music scene. And
she looks like a gnarly, just ghost mummy that's about to float off the stage, by the way.
Super hot ghost mummy, too. Like, she's beautiful. I don't know. We've had a range, right? Like, some relatively big names, which helps us get our name out there for those smaller bands. So that's really our goal, is this double-edged. We need some names so that we can grow our listenership so we can benefit our other guests. And that's really our goal.
Where can some of your newfound fans on rockstarjames.com find your podcast?
iTunes, Here and Now, HEAR, Here and Now. iTunes, Google Play, anywhere you would get a podcast, or our website. It's kind of long, bear with me. noisysnailstudios.com/Here and Now. We've had to umbrella it for cost reasons, but if you actually go to iTunes, I believe there's links there. We're on Instagram, Twitter, _Here and Now, all one word. Facebook, facebook.com/Here and Now. All that stuff, there's links backing to each other all the time. So find any one of those, and you guys will find us.
Very cool. Shane, thanks for hanging with us, my man. Best of luck on the upcoming interviews with the podcast. Be sure to check these guys out Here and Now. It's wrapping up Aftershock 2016.